A very good afternoon to you. Good afternoon! Good afternoon and welcome to everybody down here on deck 5. We've got a few up on deck 6. Good afternoon, deck 6. And we've also got a few up on deck 8. Hello, deck 8, all the way up there. Well, it's lovely to see you out here. We are about to start our ice carving demonstration this afternoon. So, as I say, grab a blanket, come round and join us on the edge here. That gentleman's got the right idea, a cup of tea and a blanket. He's ready to roll this afternoon. Do come round and join us, because this block of ice you see here before you is about to be transformed into an absolute masterpiece. But for that to happen, we need one gentleman. He is our master carver on board. Please give a very warm welcome Oh, we're back now, ladies and gentlemen. So without further ado, please put your hands together and welcome our master carver. It's Kiko! So Kiko is our master carver on board, and this afternoon he is going to create a work of art out of this block of ice. Kiko, you have to beat the record this afternoon. It's been put in place by the Thomson Spirit, and believe it or not, true fact, they have held this record since 1874. Oh yes. So we are going for the record break this afternoon. Kiko, you have to carving in under 19 minutes and 19 seconds. So, no pressure at all, but we need to break the record. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's count him down. On the count of 3, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go! He's underway. The ice is already disappearing. And it's flying all over the deck and all over me, as it happens. So Kiko is making our ice carving this afternoon for our Buffet Magnifique tonight. Now the Buffet Magnifique is down in the Meridian restaurant. It starts at 11 o'clock down there tonight, and it's going to run right through until midnight. Now it is absolutely sensational, the Buffet Magnifique. We have 59 of our chefs working for 2 days to prepare this buffet, so you're starting to get an idea of the scale and the magnitude we're looking at, and I have to say it is an absolute spectacle. It really is. Definitely one to take your cameras down to tonight. I popped down a couple of weeks ago. I saw the Eiffel Tower made out of profiteroles. It was incredible, and that's just a little bit of it. It really is a work of art down there tonight, so make sure you don't miss out on it, because the buffet will be the talk of the ship tomorrow morning. There's no doubt about that, and I don't want anybody to feel like they've missed out. So do make your way down there at some point this evening, and it will run right through until midnight. That's down in the Meridian restaurant tonight. No idea what Kiko is making. Kiko never tells me. It's always a surprise. And Kiko can actually make 39 different sculptures. A staggering 39 different sculptures this man can carve. But if we do have anybody who reckons they've got an idea of what this is going to be, please do feel free to shout it out, share it. Have we got any first ideas? What do we reckon? Got a swan? There's a swan over here as well. Swan's quite popular at the minute. Any from over here? A horse. We've got a horse over there. So, what are we saying in the pool over here? We've got an elephant from our junior cruiser in the pool. So an elephant, a swan, or a horse is anybody's guess currently. A flamingo for the gentleman in the middle of deck 5. We shall see. We shall see. Time will tell. Now a little bit about this block of ice itself. Now, believe it or not, we don't actually prepare this block of ice on the ship. There's a very simple reason for that, because it has to be prepared very carefully. This block of ice weighs around 150 kilos, and there is not one air bubble in it. We have it delivered up the gangway. Very early this morning. We arrived here in Port Sotna, and it costs around €200, this block of ice. And I said it's got no air bubbles in it. What they do is, while it's being frozen, they place electrodes into the ice, and it eliminates any pockets of air. Because as you can imagine, if you were carving away, as Kiko is, with a large chisel even, and you hit a great big air bubble, well, you'd probably end up with 2 ice carvings at the end of it. So we don't want that, and that's why we do have it specially made for us and then delivered on board. I know what you're thinking, a massive operation like this, you've got to have some big freezers. Can't you just stick it in a tub and pop it in the freezer? But it's not as simple as that. No, these blocks of ice cost around €200 each. So this isn't a cheap hobby, so no pressure, Kiko. Don't get it wrong now, will you? From our junior cruiser in the pool, we've gone from an elephant to a rabbit, from a swan to an owl to a cat. But what is it going to be this afternoon? Now, Kiko, you have had around 14 minutes. You've got 5 minutes left. No pressure. Kiko, can you do this? He's saying yes, but he's not looking at me. He's not talking. The concentration is unbelievable. 5 minutes, Kiko. No pressure. We have to beat the Thomson Spirit. For those of you that have joined us, we are going for the record break this afternoon. The Thomson Spirit have held the record for the fastest ice carve of 19 minutes 19 seconds since the year 1874. It's a true fact, ladies and gentlemen. But this afternoon, we are going to beat it. We've got a swan and a dog from our junior cruisers on the side of the stage here. We're going to find out. And how incredible is this? 15.5 minutes ago, this was a 150 kilo block of solid ice. Now look at it, I mean, that is unbelievable. And it's lovely to see so many of you having joined us. Absolutely, a round of applause. He's not even finished yet, he's not broken the record. We've still got 3 minutes. Kiko, can you do it? You've got 3 minutes. He's not saying much, he's making me a bit nervous, to be honest. 3 minutes ready, and tiny intricate details now going onto the front of the lion's face. For those of you up on deck 6, 7 and 8 that can't quite see this, tiny intricate details of the face and the mouth and the eyes and the nose. And don't forget, this one will be on display in our Buffet Magnifique this evening, 11 o'clock down in the Meridian restaurant, right through until midnight. For those of you that have just joined us, make sure you do take a wander down there at some point this evening. It's absolutely well worth it. Take your cameras with you as well, don't forget your cameras. Okay, Kiko, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. You've got shouts of encouragement from the pool down here. One minute, 30 seconds. Oh, he's sliding all over the deck. Sliding everywhere. Down now to the final minute. We've got 1 minute to go. I'm getting nervous. 40 seconds, and he's done it, ladies and gentlemen, your master carver on board. 40 seconds to go. We have smashed the record held by Thomson Spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible man, our master carver on board. Look at this, making an 150 kilo block of solid ice into this absolute creation this afternoon. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is your chance now to make your way forward. Come forward onto the deck and take your pictures this afternoon. We're going to leave the carving out for around 5 minutes or so, and then we're going to take it away downstairs, but it will be out on display later on. But if I can just ask everybody that is coming forward to take pictures, please make sure you do have some sensible footwear on, as although the ice is melting fast, some of the